From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.15 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,262 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 6.7 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $18,227. Antiwar.com reports back in early May, a series of cyber attacks were carried out with the WannaCry ransomware, hitting a number of countries and doing considerable damage. At the time, officials noted some common code with the Lazarus Group, which officials had previously blamed on North Korea. This was enough at the time to insinuate North Korea was behind WannaCry, though researchers warned it was well short of proof, and that copying snippets of code is not uncommon among unrelated hacker groups. The latest reports, however, suggest the U.S. government is going to formally accuse North Korea of the attacks very soon. It does not appear that there is any actual new evidence, but the CIA has endorsed the dubious previous evidence recently, which seems to have given the accusation a new lease on life. What the point of this blame will be remains uncertain, other than piling on amid rising tensions with North Korea. If anything, it may serve to close the book on the hacking incident, which may appeal to U.S. officials since the so-called Lazarus Group code was in great measure implementations of NSA-discovered exploits, even though the White House has insisted this definitely was not the NSA's fault. When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.info, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.info today to find out more. UPI reports Twitter announced Monday it will increase its vigilance against abusive and threatening users by suspending or banning them from the site. The announcement comes after the social media platform faced months of criticism for not censoring certain people or groups, including white nationalists. Twitter said it will look at the context of the tweets when determining whether a user will be disciplined. Some of the factors it will look at include whether the behavior targets an individual or group, the target of the abuse filed a report, and if the behavior is newsworthy and in the legitimate public interest. Those who tweet threats of violence or wishes for the serious physical harm, death, or disease of an individual or group of people will be disciplined, including those who promote terrorism or affiliate with organizations that promote violence on or off the platform. Twitter began enforcing its new policy Monday by banning Britain First, a far-right anti-Islamic British political party that ran unsuccessfully in local elections in 2014 and has since been deregistered by Britain's Electoral Commission. Britain First used Twitter to share anti-Islamic videos and gained some notoriety in the United States last month when President Donald Trump retweeted several of the group's videos. Social media sites have tightened restrictions on content sharing via its platform in recent months. On Monday, Facebook also announced it would be stricter about spammy posts, such as those that ask for likes, shares, or comments. For over 40 years, Robertson Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Robertson Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports an Amtrak train derailed on Monday during its inaugural run on a faster route from Seattle, Washington to Portland, Oregon, sending passenger cars tumbling from a bridge onto a major highway, killing at least 3 people and injuring about 100 others. Washington State Patrol spokeswoman Brooke Bova said 13 of the train's 14 cars jumped the tracks near the town of DuPont, Washington. Officials said 77 passengers and 7 crew were aboard. 5 vehicles and 2 trucks were involved in the accident, and the highway was littered with fragments of the bridge and tree branches. Authorities said some motorists were injured, but none died. Several hours after the 7:34 a.m. crash, train cars remained dangling from the overpass, with others strewn about Interstate 5, a major West Coast route stretching from the Canadian border to the Mexican border. The derailment occurred on the first day Amtrak trains began using the new inland route between the Washington cities of Tacoma and Olympia, part of a $181 million project to cut travel time. Some of the people aboard escaped by kicking out windows. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.